Welcome to My Story Monday. This is the last page of my senior year thoughts chronicle from 10 years ago. This paper is 10 years old, y'all. You see that? 11 to 10, okay? And this part is actually from 11/24/10. Yeah, it's been over 10 years since this letter has been written and since I've actually looked at it with my eyeballs. So let's go ahead and read it. This is going to be my random thoughts of the day on 11/24/2010. We just read about my mom and my favorite things and my angsty teen Dickmatized heart. And now we're just going to be thinking some random thoughts. It says, today I was sitting in study hall and for some reason it dawned on me that I'm going to be starting the rest of my life in 4 to 8 years. I was thinking like, oh, you go to college and then you start your life. That's where the 4 to 8 years came from. I'm really just starting my life now and it's been 10 years, okay? By the rest of my life, I mean going to one job every day, even over the summer, sad face. Basically having a routine every day, driving to the same places, paying bills, car notes, etc., starting a family, seeing the same person every day when I go home from work or whatnot. This doesn't really scare me though. It's more of a shock than a fear. I've always thought about what life would be like in the future, even when I was like 12. I used to think, what am I going to look like when I'm 16 or 18? What is high school going to be like? Who am I going to know? What about after that when I'm grown with kids and stuff? Girl, she still ain't got kids. She down there 30, okay? But you know, it's coming. Apparently, my friend did a reading on me the other day and she was like, fertility, pregnancy, maternity, fertility. We'll see 2021. But then it would just fade like a dream. Like my mind couldn't comprehend, or it was like the end of a movie. Now that I'm 17, I still wonder about that, except the high school stuff, because I've already had 4 years of that, LOL. But college is factored in and is therefore more pronounced in the movie. But the thing is, even though I'm closer to the starting of my life and my family, all that other stuff, I still can't imagine it. And you want to know why? Because you were only going to stay in college for a year, girl. That's why. It still fades away like the end of a movie every time. And I get to the part when I graduate or even just going through the college stuff, and that's what is kind of scary. I like to think about things or imagine them before they happen. Like when I was in the 8th grade, I was imagining what high school would be like. I was going to do everything. I was going to talk to everyone. Like I said, I had it all planned. But in reality, I got lazy and realized you shouldn't talk to everyone. LOL. And with college, I'm going to basically reinvent myself. Well, not totally, just not be who people think I am. Be who I really am. Because, you know, your girl was introverted in high school, but that was just because people got on my goddamn nerves. It's just like, can we have a real conversation about something? No? Okay. So I was just like, we're gonna actually go to anime club and do theater and do all the things that I want to do. You feel me? I'm hoping I don't get lazy with that, because it can be hard to be yourself around everyone, and that's the only way you know who your true friends are. Then after that, I have some ideas about what I want to do and what might happen, but I can't turn it into actual images. It's really frustrating because I really, and I really recently just got over this of having this control of my imagination and having it be so far out. I can talk another time about visualization and all those things. I've been doing visualization my whole life, and I've recently realized that what I was doing was not visualizing things based on what I wanted. They were based on things that were put into me, and I really had to get to know myself first. Oh, I didn't realize it was gonna be that deep. Okay, y'all? But that's basically it, because Chandler, one of my Kairos Sisters leaders, just distracted me from my lonely sitting here writing about stuff mood. LOL. We love when people draw us out of our angst. But I do want to touch on that a little bit. Just because I could have never imagined what my life would have been like after high school and up to even now. And like I said, I am learning to visualize, but allow it to be more based on my thoughts and my feelings and what I actually have inside of me, what my spirit is speaking to me, versus the things that are like external. I was saying I was going to go to college, and I thought I was going to go to college for 4 to 8 years because that's the thing that was supposed to do, and then that didn't happen. I just kind of spiraled into drifting nothingness, and I was living my trash life, and it was just like craziness. And now I've kind of recalibrated myself, so I might redo this letter. Do you think that would be something that's cool? And I might do a video about it to have something to look at when I'm like 40, you know? Like, the idea of being 40 is like me thinking about being 30 back then. Like, that's what this feels like. Okay, so this is the end of this letter. Life is really what you make it. You get to make it at every single moment. And you can sit and think about it all you want, but you have to actually do the things. You know, like I was saying in this, I hope I didn't get lazy with, I did. And it wasn't that I got lazy, it was just like, the college is a lot. And you think you're about to be going and doing all these things, and then you're like, no. And then you're realizing the classes that you're taking are not classes that you want to take, and that your major isn't the major that you want to take. And then you realize that if you're not that major, that you won't be able to keep your scholarship, and now you have to drop out, and now life is all crazy, and then you have to move to LA because you're having panic attacks, and then you're with somebody, and then they're toxic, and then you're like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. You almost kill yourself. And then you refresh yourself, and then you go to massage therapy school, and then you're a whole new person, and you're getting into developing your mindset, and you start building business and being your artist self. You're meeting all of these wonderful masterclass friends, and now you're building a whole brand new millionaire life for yourself, and you love it. Just so little me, if you happen to see this somehow, some way in the past future, yeah, things are going good. But yeah, that is my story for this Monday, and just for my past Mondays, and I hope that you enjoyed this journey with me, because I did enjoy it, sharing it with you. And if you have any thoughts about how your life was when you were younger and how it is different now, and how much different now, let me know. And if you are a teeny bopper and you want some advice about what 20s are like, what late 20s are like, what college is like, even though I just went for a year, definitely hit me up. And also something that I did not know when I was in my teenies is that my world is abundant. Okay, that I am full of greatness and full of light and full of love, and I can literally have anything that I want, not just what people are telling me that I should go for. Okay, so if you need a little bit more motivation, I am going to be starting a program soon, an empowerment pod, just to kind of get people together to get this stuff into their brains, because it is important to understand if you want to live a fulfilling life. Okay, so we'll talk about that more at another time. I will see you on Wednesday. Like I said, we'll probably do a rewrite of this letter, and I'm excited. So have a beautiful, wonderful, spectacular, magical, incredible day. And remember that your life is yours to make, okay?